Hello. Hello, namaste everyone. Live ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. So, it's my very first live. I think I'm audible. Okay. Yes. Hi. This is Lakshmi here. I think everything is visible. Visible ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. Yes, it's my birthday. It's the first day I thought of just introducing myself. Okay. Yes. This is Lakshmi. Okay. ഞാനൊരു യോഗ ടീച്ചറാണ്, ഒരു വെൽനസ് കോച്ചാണ്. അറ്റ് ദ സെയിം ടൈം ഒരു സുംബ ഓൾസോ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്. ബേസിക്കലി ഇതെല്ലാം ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ. ഹിയർ എന്താ വന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ബർത്ത്ഡേ ആണ്. ലൈവ് വരാമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. ആൻഡ് ഐ നോ ദിസ് മൈ വെരി ഫസ്റ്റ് ലൈവ്. കുറച്ച് ഗ്ലിച്ചും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓക്കെ. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഫൈൻ. റൈറ്റ്. Finally, I'm in front of you guys. നമുക്കൊരു ബ്രീത്തിങ് ടെക്നിക് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ. എന്താ ബ്രീത്തിങ് ടെക്നിക് ആണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ basically you are inhaling through one nostril and exhaling through the another nostril. Okay. നമ്മൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്നത് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ ഈ ഒരു മുദ്ര പിടിക്കുക. Okay, you can see it, right? This is your ring finger, this is your little finger, and this is the thumb finger. Okay. Basically നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെ വെക്കുകയാണ്. നമ്മുടെ പുട്ട് എവിടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ തൊടുന്നത് ആ ഒരു ഭാഗത്ത് നമ്മൾ വെക്കുക. Okay. Keeping over here. Okay. And what we are going to do is that from here you are inhaling through the left nostril. നമ്മൾ ഈ ഒരു nostril ലെഫ്റ്റിൽ കൂടെ ഇൻഹേൽ ചെയ്യാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഇത് ഓപ്പൺ ആണ്. Okay, inhaling and you are closing the left and you are exhaling through the right. Okay. Again you are inhaling through the right closing the right, and you're exhaling through the left. ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ. വളരെ simple ആണ്. It's very simple. Okay, let's do it together. Inhale, closing the left nostril. Exhale. Again, inhale through the right nostril. Closing the right nostril. Exhale. Again, inhale. Closing the left. Exhale. Once again, inhale. Closing the right. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. So basically, നമ്മൾ എന്തിനാ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമുക്കിപ്പോൾ സ്ട്രെസ് ഉണ്ടാവും അല്ലെ, നമ്മുടെ ഡേ ടു ഡേ ലൈഫിൽ നമ്മൾക്ക് സ്ട്രെസ്ഡ് ആണെന്നുള്ള സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ ഇത് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കുറച്ചും കൂടെ ഒന്ന് നമ്മൾ റിലാക്സ് ആവും. അത് ഒരു കാര്യം. ഓക്കെ, സെക്കൻഡ് കാര്യം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് കുറച്ച് റിലാക്സ് ആണ്. നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ സെക്കൻഡ് കാര്യം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ആത്മീയ ചക്രം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മുടെ രണ്ട് പിരിയത്തിന്റെ നടുക്ക് ഈ ഒരു ഭാഗത്ത് നമ്മൾ ഈ നസാഗ്ര മുദ്ര വെക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെയാണ് കൈ വെക്കുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ വി ആർ ഹാവിങ് എ സ്മോൾ പ്രഷർ ഓവർ ഹിയർ. ഇരിച്ച് നമ്മൾ പ്രഷർ ചെയ്യുന്നതല്ല, ജസ്റ്റ് വി ആർ ഗിവിങ് എ സ്മോൾ പ്രഷർ, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഹൗ ഇറ്റ് ഗോസ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നമുക്കൊരു 2-3 സെറ്റ്, നമ്മളൊരു ഒരു സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മളൊരു കുറച്ചു നേരം ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, നമ്മൾ റിലാക്സ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, പിന്നെയും നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഹൗ ഇറ്റ് വർക്ക്സ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഒരുമിച്ച് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, റെഡി? Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly, without opening your eyes, you can just observe your breath. Keep observing your breath. Each inhalation, energizing your body. When you are exhaling all the stress, all the tension from your body. Keep observing the breath. Always have a beautiful smile on your face. When you have a beautiful smile, you feel a bit positive. As I mentioned, each inhalation is energizing your body, and while exhaling, you are exhaling all the stress, all the tension outside your body. So we are going to do the next set. Okay, let's start doing the next set. Same thing. The left hand is in Chin Mudra like this, and the right hand is in Nasagra Mudra. Okay, you're keeping it over here where you're putting this bundis. Okay, in between your eyebrows, you're keeping your hands. Inhaling through the left, closing the left, exhaling through the right. Inhale right, closing the right nostril, exhale left. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Now slowly you can relax your hands, both the hands. You can relax completely. While relaxing, while relaxing, focus on your breath, focus on your normal breath. Each inhalation is relaxing your body. Be there for some time. While observing your mind, while observing your breath, while observing your body, being conscious about each sound around you with a beautiful smile, you can open the eyes. Yes. So this was a very small breathing technique. So this breathing technique can be done by anyone. Okay. Even though you have any kind of conditions also, it's absolutely fine. You can do it. It also activates both your right brain as well as your left brain. Okay. So the right brain is mainly for the creative part and the left brain is basically for the logical part. But in our day-to-day life, being creative as well as being logical is very much important. So today as my birthday, I thought of saying something about how I came to this path. Okay. So I started doing yoga when I was just 10 years of age. So where my grandmother, she took me to yoga classes. Okay. So it was just a 5 days of class or 5 or 10. I don't remember exactly. But It was around a week, it seems. So just went there. I just did yoga. I was feeling good. Okay, everything was fine. Okay, I just came back home. So vacation, I used to go to my grandmother's house. Okay, so there I used to spend my vacation. So while I was there, my grandmother used to do it. So I was very curious, and I also used to do yoga with her. But it's at 10 years of age. I didn't know the importance of yoga. I was feeling good. That's it. I just remember even today. I was feeling really good. When I started to practice yoga, I feel like I'm more flexible. I was feeling more flexibility. And my grandmother used to say that, if you do yoga, you can reduce the weight. So as a kid at that point of time, I was a bit chubby. In school also people used to call me different names. So I was thinking, oh yes, if yoga can make you a bit trim, then why can't I do it? So that was my mindset at that point of time. So when my grandmother asked me to do the yoga, I used to do it. But what happened is that when I go back home, my parents they were not into yoga. So when I go back home, I never used to do it because as a kid, not only me, each kid they only look into others and they just practice it, right? So someone says do yoga, they will not be doing. So if they see someone else, some others are doing it, so they will be like, okay, if they are doing, let me also do it. Okay, that will be the mentality. So as a kid, even that was the mentality of mine as well. At one point of time, I just completely stopped doing yoga when I came back to my home from my grandmother's house. So I was in school. I was not that active, but I used to do some exercises and all those things. And even in school, they used to teach yoga. So that point of time, yes, I used to do yoga and a bit of dance as well. That's it. I was not that serious in doing yoga. Then I reached my around my 12th standard. So yeah, before that, yes. One more thing I want to say that my grandfather he took me for the dance as well. Okay. I went there again. I just went there for some weeks or months. Then I stopped that as well. So after some time in my plus two, okay, when I reached my 12th standard, again I came to my grandmother's house and I was staying there, okay, during my vacations and all. Again, she used to ask me to go to a yoga class. She came with me, okay, and I used to do again yoga with her. My plus two was completed. Everything was going really smooth. So I reached my bachelor's degree. When I reached that, again I felt like I'm getting a bit chubby. I need to reduce my weight. So literally for me, yoga was just reducing weight. Only that thing was there in my mind, nothing else. So I just did yoga there. At the same time, I used to go to gym also in the college where I was doing my degree. There we had a where we had a gym. So it was a girls' only college that we had a gym, and I just went to gym. I used to do the workout, and it was going good, but I could not change in my body. I could not change. I could not feel any kind of changes in my body. But I was like, okay, it's completely fine. Then once I asked my father that, I felt like I need to restart the yoga. So during my degree days, where I was doing my bachelor's degree in physics, that point of time, my father, found out some class nearby our area, and he just took me for the class. I just went there. Everything was going smooth. Around 1 month, I went for the class. Then all of a sudden, what happened is that I think sir have just shifted the location or something like that. Then I was forced to stop. Okay, yes. So after some time, what happened is that I had some inner call, it seems. Okay, I had some inner call inside me where I felt like, I should be doing it. Okay, I felt like there is some benefit more than that. Okay, so I decided to do some online courses. When I was doing offline with my grandmother, that time there was a sir. So I saw a ad where that particular person was doing a online class. I joined the online class. I was doing yoga with that particular person, kind of breathing technique, kind of asanas, Surya Namaskara, relaxation, everything I was doing on a daily basis. I was seeing kind of change in me. Then I went to study one more course with them, some other course with them, meditation. It was a 2 days of meditation where I adopted a kind of silence that particular day. It was a very wonderful experience for me. So you may be thinking that why I told this particular story over here. The main reason is that I was not consistent. Okay. As I mentioned, I started in my 10 years of age. I was not doing it continuously. I started again at my 12th standard. I again started. Then again, I couldn't do it. Then I again reached my degree, my bachelor's degree. Again, I restart, again pause. So, I just want to say to those people who are like me, who literally didn't have any kind of consistency in their life. So, why I just want to say is that no one is consistent. Okay, it's something a different topic to discuss, but still, no one is consistent. Even I was not consistent. So, the effort should come within yourself. Okay, understanding the fact, understanding your imperfections. Okay, understanding your imperfections, accepting your imperfections, and moving forward. For me, I had a lot of procrastination. Okay, let me do it after some time, let me do it tomorrow, let me do it day after tomorrow. There's the same thing first had my mind always. But I just took a first step. Okay, I just took a first step and I came forward. Then only I could overcome that particular situation as well. So I just want to say this to each one of you. If you feel like, I'm inconsistent, even if I start also, I'm not able to do the yoga or any kind of, not only yoga, it is a gym or it's a Zumba or it's any kind of dance form also. I just want to say the same thing that it's absolutely fine. Okay, if you are unable to be consistent, it's absolutely fine. Only thing is that you need to give that particular effort. Okay, the effort should be there from your side. Only when you put the effort, that is when the changes will happen. My case also, it was the same. Okay, yes, I had a desire of doing yoga, but I was just postponing. Let me do after some time. Let me do after my plus two. Let me do after my 10th. So postponing happens always. So what you need to do is that first step you need to take, start doing it and fix it in your mind that, okay, you are going to do consistently. Maybe at least 21 days, 30 days, or anything like that. Okay. It's like challenging yourself. Okay. We don't need to compete with anyone outside. We just need to compete with ourselves. Like, today you are one person, okay, tomorrow there's a better version of yourself. Each day is improvement. Okay. But there are some days where you don't feel like doing it. It's absolutely fine. You don't need to regret. Okay, today I didn't do and all those things. It's absolutely fine. Some days we're all humans, we get sick, and there will be many other reasons as well. It's absolutely fine. You don't need to stress yourself. Okay, just rock it. Okay, whatever the thing is that, not only yoga, Zumba, gym, whatever things which you want to do it consistently. That is very much important. Consistency is very much important in our life. Okay. One more thing is about the mindset part. Okay. Mindset is that we just have two angels, I would say. One is devil, another is angel. Yeah. And always listen to the angel. Try to. The devil will say to you that, let me do after some time. Let me do it tomorrow. Let me do it after tomorrow. So all those things. So listen to the angel. He's saying that try doing it today. You can do it. You are the best version of yourself. So listen to that particular mind. So that is how it is. Okay. So coming back to my topic. So I just started taking classes, not taking classes. I just started studying. Okay. And during COVID, the practice were more strong. I was doing meditation, I was doing breathing techniques, I was doing Shankar Prakshalna. Yes, when it comes to Shankar Prakshalna, it's a body detoxification method which everyone should be doing it on a monthly basis. If not possible, at least on a yearly basis. Why am I saying this? Because the body toxins need to be moving out of the body, correct? So for that, Shanga Prakshalan is very much important. As we always say that the gut and brain, there is some kind of a connection, right? When the gut is best and the brain will also be in the best condition. So, so when I was thinking about my journey, okay, so after reaching this COVID time when I started to practice, I was doing meditation and all those things. One of my teachers just asked me that, why can't you teach yoga? Okay. Why can't you teach Zumba? Why can't you teach dance? So even I thought, why can't I do it? If I can study and I'm doing literally great, then why can't I teach others? And one more thing I want to say that whatever knowledge which each yoga teacher or each person is having is not that knowledge is coming from the universal energy. So we are just a mediator to spread that particular knowledge. That's it. Okay. We are just a human. Okay. And we are just a mediator to spread his message. That's it. So that is how it is. Okay. Then one of my teacher asked me, why can't you be the teacher? And I started to, I decided to study 200 RYT yoga teachers training. Okay. That is from Sri Sri School of Yoga. As it was a COVID time, everything was available online and I just took the certification from there. And after that, after 200 RYT comes the 300 RYT. And you may think that it was a continuous process. I would say completely no, it was not a continuous process. So, so basically, it was not a continuous process. After that, I just moved to 300 RYT. 300 RYT. So it's the next level. Only after completing 200 RYT, you will be able to complete 300 RYT. Okay, that is the next level. So after 300 RYT, its total is 500. So 500 hours of completing teachers training, and that is related to the Yoga Alliance. Okay, Yoga Alliance is the organization where we need to get the license from there. So that is how it is. So after completing 300 RYT, I felt like okay, I need to teach. Okay, and that was an unexpected, what do you call it? Unexpected experience because one of my managers they just told me that why can't you take a session for the employees on yoga day. That was way back in 2000. I think it's 2021. So I was like, yes. Um, First, I was just hesitating that can I do it. I was just self-doubting myself that can I do it or not. But then I was like, yes, give us a try. So that's how I took a yoga session on yoga day. Okay, for about the audience was around 30 plus audience was there. So there I took a session. It was a very wonderful session. That time I understood that, yes, I have the power to teach others. Okay. People are understanding and they are connecting with me, the kind of connection and everything was happening. And I was absolutely fine. Okay. I was feeling literally good. Everything was going good. So I was, then they approached me again that, can you just take on a daily basis, can you just take a session, a simple sessions for even for beginners also can do it on a very simple session. So I was like, yes, let's do it. Okay. Then I just decided to take a session on a daily basis. I used to take sessions. Then they introduced something called as alternate session. One day, one particular person will be taking, another person will be taking. So kind of a alternate session. So if it was Monday, if I was taking the session on Tuesday, someone else will be taking the session. So that is how it was. So then I heard that people used to, come and say to the managers that, let her take the session. We loved her session. So that is how it is. Then they told me that, you are doing a great job and we just want you to take the session from Monday to um, Friday. So I was like, yes, let's do it. For me, it was not a big task because everything is over here. Each and every knowledge is coming from the heart. So I was just taking the session. It was going good and everything was fine. Um, After that, I moved to another state. So, to another state, I moved. I joined a new company over there. I joined the company, and even they asked me after some time. They asked me that someone told it seems the managers of that wellness team approached me. Can you please take a session? Then I told again, yes. So that is how it happens. Again, I took another session, yoga session. It was really good, and people were enjoying the session. They were loving the session. So it was going good, literally good. And then I was the person who do dance also, especially Zumba. So I decided to do a certification when I saw there was something offer was going on. Then I enrolled for the Zumba certification. I did Zumba and I got a certified. I'm a certified Zumba teacher as well. So it was going simultaneously. Okay, so you guys may be thinking, what a combination, Zumba and yoga, what a combination. But it just happened. That's it. Everything was going good. Then they approached me for a Zumba session. So again, my second company, they approached me for a Zumba session. So It was my very first session because I've been taking yoga for a couple of months and years. But Zumba, it was the very first session for me, and it was literally going good, and people were loving the session. Then I was thinking, then why can't I teach Zoom? Then that, kind of a, what do you call this? Kind of a fire was coming inside me. Okay, let's do it. So finally, then years was passing. Then again, I changed another company for the better process. Then afterwards, I got an opportunity. Okay, I got an opportunity in BSNL. Okay, for the employees. It was they also just approached me for a yoga session. Everything started with a yoga session on yoga day. So they just approached me for the yoga day. So I just conducted some sessions there. Yoga day, I just conducted some sessions, and they just loved my sessions. And finally, they just approached me. They just asked me that they were thinking about taking a yoga session on a daily basis, and they were just searching for a trainer, and they wish to have me. They wish to have me on their office to teach them. So first, I was like, let me think. And anyways, my week off was on Thursday and Friday, so I was like, okay, I will just give a try. On Thursday, I can come. So they were like, okay, let's start. And I just started the session there. And after some time, session was going good. People were learning the session. Everything was good. And, you know, in my mind, I was like, let me teach something online and all those things. So I just need to get an experience of how this happens. Okay. So what I did was that I just applied for some online portals and all those things. And finally, I get into some Kerala based Bharatiya yoga or something like that. I just went into that particular thing. I just started over there. From there, I just moved to another online platform, Koto, that I was working as a meditation coach. From there, I also, after that, I just joined my yoga teacher. Okay, there also, I was working. So it was like a kind of experience. I was loving the experience of working online. So then I decided to do something of my own. And there comes this Relax Studio where I'm going live today. And I'm so excited because it's my very first live, right? Very first live. And that too is so special because I'm going live on my birthday. So I'm feeling so good, so positive vibes. I'm feeling so much good. And yes, that's how it happens. And one more thing I just want to say is that I'm taking regular classes, regular online classes. Okay, the classes is happening on morning 5 a.m., then 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. And evening the class is happening at 8 p.m. Okay, so these are the class timing. Okay, I was thinking about taking the workshop and all those things on Sunday. All the Sundays, maybe morning and evening, I can take a workshop when that works. So I was thinking about that. Again, Zumba session also. I was thinking about starting an online Zumba session. So this is how it goes. This is how the life is. So it's before now I was thinking about a lot of I was just having about a lot of self doubt that can I do it or not. When I was working online with other platforms, then I understood that it's not a big task. You can do it. So I'm a person who is working at the same time. This is my part time. I'm just teaching others, spreading knowledge, the spreading knowledge which I have got from my gurus, same knowledge I'm just spreading to others as well. So coming back to the certification which I was speaking, okay. So after completing 500 RYT, I just sort of taking some specialization. Okay. Then comes RCYT. RCYT is registered child, okay, registered child teacher. Okay. So that is basically RCYT, registered child yoga teacher. Okay. That is how it is. Okay. After that, what happened is that no, uh, I just went there and just a minute. Sorry, guys, I got a call. Okay. Yes. So coming back, so I was speaking about my certification thing. Yeah, first one was RCYT. I just already mentioned about RCYT. That is registered child yoga teacher. Okay, so where we can just teach kids. So why I took the certification is that I was a teacher before as well. Before coming to this field, I was teaching in schools. So I had an interaction with the kids as well. Okay, so that is the reason why I thought of just in studying this particular course so that I can teach kids as well. That is RCYT. Then RPYT. RPYT is that registered pregnancy yoga teacher. That is RPYT, registered pregnancy yoga teacher. So where we can teach the people who just want to, what do you call this, is having kind of infertility issues, and people who are in the pregnancy period, okay, and people want to, they're trying for pregnancy, first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, okay, and the final semester. Then we will be introducing crops, and it will also help them to have a natural pregnancy as well. Okay, so again, it all depends on the condition also. Okay, according to the doctor's approval. Okay, that is one thing. That is RPYT. So the next one is yoga therapy. Okay, yoga therapy is where it's about the disease, different kind of disease. Okay, you might be good in you might be having problem in diabetics, you might be having problem in varicose vein, you might be having problem in different problems you will be facing, correct? So you might be having problem, many kind of problem. For example, thyroid issues, that is another problem. um, Cancer that is spreading, there are many people who are diagnosed with cancer. That is also another thing. So basically, I just want to say that the main focus. will be on the therapy thing. Okay, through yoga, it is possible to have a healing. I didn't mean that you need to stop your medicine, no, but yoga can help you to overcome the particular situation more easily. For example, you could see if you are a person who is having thyroid issues, if you are into kind of premenopause, menopause stages, okay. So through yoga, you can reduce, you can have a very relaxed, normal life, okay. A kind of hormonal balance will be there when you are doing yoga consistently, okay. Like you are taking medicine consistently, okay. You should be taking yoga also consistently. So that is how it works, okay. So, yes, I was thinking about something else. Okay. So after that, this RPYT, and the next one is yoga therapy. Okay. When it comes to yoga therapy, okay, yoga therapy is what is yoga therapy? That is one for focus. That is what I mentioned about these diseases. Okay. So the asanas and everything will be customized according to the particular condition. Okay. That is yoga therapy. And the second thing is the face yoga. Yes, we are going to gym. We are going to, you know, we are going to for a lot of workouts. Correct? Not only gym, we are going for dance and all those things. But yes, when you go to gym or if you are going to, what do you call this? Workout. Okay, for dance or Zumba or whatever things, the whole body is working out, and we're not giving any special care. Weight is losing, oh, the weight is losing, and of course, you will be changing in the face as well. But the fact is that are we giving right massages? That is very much important. So there comes the face yoga. Face yoga, where we are giving the nice massage to your face. How we are going to take a massage. So all those things I will be teaching you. Okay. So there are something like this. Okay. Something like this. Okay. And there are also massages like something like this and like this is that. Look, lymphatic drainage. Okay. So there are different techniques that will be taught. Okay. That is face yoga. Then comes meditation. We already spoke about the body parts, and when it comes to mind, the meditation. So meditation is where you just connect to yourself. Okay, you are connecting to yourself. That is what the meditation is. You as a person, you are connecting to yourself. Okay, the body and the mind connection. So that is what the meditation is all about. Through this, through this yoga, okay, you will have a kind of connection to the mind, body and mind connection. And there is something called the stress. Okay, stress should be released. Okay, when we are going to gym, yeah, when we are going to Zumba, when we are going to any kind of dance, that particular point of time that you will feel good, you will feel relaxed, you will feel literally you inside your mind is you feel literally good, right? But after some time again you come back to that particular stage. If you have gone through this situation, yes, that's what about you only I'm speaking. Okay. So that particular situation, what help is that the meditation or the breathing technique. When the breathing technique happens, what happens is that you are inhaling and you are exhaling. While inhaling and exhaling, you are inhaling the positive energy inside your body and you're exhaling all the stress, tension outside your body. and we have different kind of breathing technique. So one technique I have already taught you in the starting of the life, okay, where we are adopting this Nasagra Mudra, inhaling through the left and exhaling through the right, inhaling through the right and exhaling through the left. Okay, I just showed you how it is. Okay, this is how the Nadishodhan pranayama is. Anyone can do this Nadishodhan pranayama. There is no particular what do you call this? There is no particular reason like okay, these people should not be doing nothing like that. But yes, there are pranayamas which is specified. Okay, this particular person should not be doing. Okay, that and all will be guided. Okay, so if you want to experience this, if you want to experience the relaxation technique, if you want to experience the kind of self love within yourself, then yes, the session is for you. Okay. So not only that, another thing which I just want to say is about one more thing is that yoga nidra. Yes. Yoga nidra is a very simple technique where you don't need to do anything. You are just lying on the floor. Okay. You are just lying on the floor, listening to the instructions, and the healing is happening. How it is happening? Through the Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is a deep relaxation technique, okay? A deep recovery technique where all the stress is relaxed completely, okay? So that is how it is. So, given you a lot of gyan today. Yes. Lot of yes. So I was speaking about Yoga Nidra. Okay. Um, anyone should experience yoga nidra, okay, because it's a very wonderful technique which everyone should experience it. Okay, that's the power of yoga nidra. Hmm? I would say that for each condition, okay, as I mentioned, there are many lifestyle diseases which people are facing, like gut issues. Okay, that's the main issue which most of the people are facing. Okay, so everything can be corrected through the yoga. Okay, it's a great healing technique. It's a very powerful technique. So I just mentioned this thing because I've been practicing it. Okay. I was doing Zumba, I was doing dance, I was doing aerobics, everything I have done. So this is where I felt like, a kind of, I felt like a kind of self-love. So people may think that, okay, self-love is a kind of selfish, but I would say no. Self-love is not being selfish. It's just about loving yourself for who you are. Okay. just being yourself, just loving yourself, just loving you as you are. Okay, so that is basically self love. So self realization, a kind of. So yes, that is the power of yoga. As I mentioned about self love, some people think that it's about being selfish. I would say no. It's another thing which you will understand when you start doing. So I can't just show you how what is the result, what is the benefits. Okay. Once you start doing it, then you will definitely see the benefits. So that is how it is. Okay. So let's just close your eyes and let's just inhale and exhale. We will just connect with ourselves. Okay. We'll be chanting a very powerful beach mantra. Okay. That is hum. Let's start. Let's start chanting together. Inhale. And we are keeping the hands on the chest center. Again, we are going to inhale with a beautiful smile. Hum. Inhale. Hum. Inhale. Hum. Inhale. Hum. Inhale. Hum. Inhale. Hum. So I wish each one of you a very wonderful session, a wonderful day. Let's stay connected. Okay. See you all in the next live. Okay. So thank you all for joining the session. Wish you all the best for your endeavors. So anyone who is interested, you can just ping me to join my session as well. Okay. We have been talking a lot. So thank you once again. So yes, see you all. Bye. Take care.